On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Tragic.
Causing great sadness or suffering, very unfortunate.
Examples:
Tragic love stories. Tragic death. The tragic events of the war left many families torn apart.
Nation.
A large organized community of people living in a particular country or region and having a particular culture.
Examples:
Nation-state. A seafaring nation. The nation of Japan is known for its unique culture and advanced technology.
Aggression.
The act of attacking or assaulting, hostile or violent behavior.
Examples:
Aggression by a hostile country. Naked aggression. The dog's aggression made it difficult for its owners to take it for a walk.
Outlaw.
To make something illegal. Noun, a person who has committed a crime or has been legally convicted of a crime.
Examples:
Outlaw racial discrimination. Outlaw cloning of human cells. Some communities began to outlaw alcohol consumption.
Multilateral.
Involving or occurring among three or more parties or nations, having multiple sides or aspects, characterized by a cooperative or consensus-building approach to problem-solving or decision-making.
Examples:
Multilateral negotiations. Multilateral trade agreement. The project's success depended on the cooperation of all the multilateral parties involved.
Convention.
A large formal assembly of people who do a particular job or have a similar interest or of a political party, something regarded as a normative example.
Examples:
Convention center. Political convention. They met at biennial conventions.
Refer.
To direct someone's attention, thoughts, or questions to another source or person, to mention, cite, or allude to something as evidence or support.
Examples:
Refer to a book. Refer to a map. Please refer to the instruction manual for further assistance.
Conflict.
A strong disagreement, argument, or a violent clash between two opposing groups or individuals.
Examples:
The conflict between good and evil. The long-standing conflict. He and I often had conflicts, not only in personality, but also in ideology.
Tradition.
A belief, custom, or way of doing something that has been passed down from generation to generation within a group or society.
Examples:
A tradition of a culture. Against tradition. It is a tradition in many families to have a big Thanksgiving dinner with all their relatives.
Warfare.
The use of military force to achieve political, economic, or social objectives.
Examples:
Warfare aircraft. Spiritual warfare. The country has been engaged in a prolonged conflict, with both sides using modern warfare tactics.
Cyberwarfare.
The use of digital technologies, such as hacking, viruses, and other malicious tactics, to disrupt, damage, or destroy computer systems, networks, and electronic devices, to cause harm to individuals, governments, or organizations.
Examples:
Cyberwarfare defense. Cyberwarfare threats. Experts warn that cyberwarfare attacks are becoming increasingly sophisticated and difficult to detect.
Remotely.
At a distance, not directly or easily accessible.
Examples:
Remotely operate. Control remotely. The company can remotely access its employees' computers for troubleshooting purposes.
Virus.
A tiny infectious organic material that causes disease in people, animals, and plants.
Examples:
Spread of the virus. A strain of virus. An infected person in the hospital will likely pass the virus to others.
Framework.
The structural components of a building or object that support its weight and give it form, the underlying structure of a system, concept, or text.
Examples:
Legal framework. The framework of a house. He devised a new analytical framework to capture the phenomenon.
Constitute.
To be the essential or fundamental elements or parts of something. To establish, appoint, or assign someone to a particular office or position. To make up or compose something.
Examples:
Constitute a threat. Constitute a majority. The new regulations constitute a significant change in the industry standards.
Debate.
A formal discussion or argument of opposing viewpoints, often to persuade others to adopt a specific position. A public discussion, often on an issue of current interest, in which participants offer opinions and differing perspectives.
Examples:
Debate topic. Debate competition. The debate over climate change continues to be a hot topic in politics.
Envision.
To imagine or expect what a situation will be like in the future.
Examples:
Envision the future. Envision the project's success. We cannot envision her as president.
Assassin.
A person who murders a prominent or well-known person for political reasons or in exchange for money.
Examples:
Fall victim to an assassin. Would-be assassin. She hired an assassin to kill her opponent.
Perpetrate.
To commit or carry out a harmful or illegal act, particularly one that involves violence or deception. To be responsible for the creation or continuation of a negative situation.
Examples:
perpetrate harassment, perpetrate a fraud. The criminal decided to perpetrate another robbery despite his previous arrest.
Individual.
A single person or thing, as distinct from a group.
Examples:
a private individual, individual freedom. As an individual, he had the right to make his own decisions and live his life as he saw fit.
Government.
The group of people with authority to control a country or state.
Examples:
government bureaucracy, government funding. The federal government is planning to increase taxes for the next fiscal year.
Wireless.
Of or relating a connection or communication that does not require a physical wire or cable, often through the use of radio waves or electromagnetic signals.
Examples:
wireless access, wireless charging. The office's wireless network allows employees to work from anywhere in the building.
Device.
A piece of equipment, tool, or technology that serves a particular purpose or function, often mechanical or electronic.
Examples:
electronic device, tracking device. I always carry a backup device in case my phone runs out of battery.
Pacemaker.
A small electronic device that is implanted in the chest to regulate the heartbeat of people with certain heart conditions. A person or thing that sets the pace or rhythm for others.
Examples:
implanted pacemaker, pacemaker battery. Some people with pacemakers may need to avoid certain activities or sources of electromagnetic interference.
Malfunction.
To fail to operate or work properly, to break down or stop functioning as expected or intended. Noun, a failure or defect in the way a machine, system, or device is supposed to operate.
Examples:
malfunction alarm, malfunction and start moving unpredictably. The car's engine malfunctioned on the highway, so we had to call for a tow truck.
Ultimate.
Furthest or highest in degree or order.
Examples:
the ultimate goal in life, the ultimate luxury. Management must take ultimate responsibility for the accident.
Cyber.
Relating to or involving computers, computer networks, or virtual reality.
Examples:
cyberbullying, cybercrime. Cyber espionage between countries can have serious consequences.
Assassination.
The act of killing a public figure, especially a political leader, usually for political or religious motives.
Examples:
failed assassination attempt, assassination plot. The assassination of the president sent shockwaves through the nation.
Cooperative.
Involving doing something jointly or working with others to achieve a common goal.
Examples:
cooperative savings, fishing cooperative. We appreciate your cooperative efforts.
Infiltrate.
To enter or penetrate a group, organization, or place covertly or secretly, usually with a specific purpose or goal in mind. To spread or diffuse through something gradually or subtly.
Examples:
infiltrate the bloodstream, infiltrate a community. The spy was able to infiltrate the enemy's headquarters undetected.
Nuclear.
Of or relating to or constituting the nucleus of an atom, deriving destructive energy from the release of atomic energy.
Examples:
nuclear fusion, use of nuclear power. Many countries have now agreed to a treaty banning the use of nuclear weapons.
Aircraft.
Any vehicle that can fly and carry things or passengers, such as a plane or helicopter.
Examples:
an aircraft landing, aircraft control system. The marine aircraft manufacturer demonstrated their newest hydroplane.
Melt.
To turn from something solid into something soft or liquid as a result of heating.
Examples:
melt the ice, melt down gold. Her resistance melted under his persuasion. Defensive. Used or intended to protect someone or something against attack or aggression.
Examples:
assume the defensive, defensive weapons. Boxing fans often criticize his defensive stance. Unleash. To suddenly release a strong force, emotion, etc. that cannot be controlled. Examples: unleash a hound, unleash her anger. The general was still reluctant to unleash his troops in pursuit of an enemy. Cyberattack. An attempt to damage, disrupt, or gain unauthorized access to a computer system or network. Examples: cyberattack prevention, cyberattack defense system. The hackers launched a devastating cyberattack, stealing sensitive information from the company's servers. Grid. A pattern of regularly spaced horizontal and vertical lines, a system of high-tension cables by which electrical power is distributed throughout a region. Examples: a grid design, a wire grid. Grid pattern roads often appear in urban areas.
Patient.
A person who is receiving medical treatment, care, or attention from a healthcare professional, such as a doctor, nurse, or therapist, a personal quality or characteristic.
Examples:
Patient in the hospital. Patient with weight loss. The doctor carefully examined the patient's medical history.
Origin.
The first existence or beginning of something.
Examples:
Origin of all humankind. A manuscript of uncertain origin. There are various hypotheses concerning the origin of life.
Counterattack.
An attack made in response to an attack by an enemy or opponent, often intended to stop or oppose against it.
Examples:
Gear up for a counterattack. Launch a counterattack. The company launched a counterattack against its rivals with a new marketing campaign.
Fragile.
Delicate or easily broken or damaged.
Examples:
Politically fragile nation. Fragile ecosystem. The vase was made of fragile ceramic and easily broke when it was dropped.
Infrastructure.
The basic systems, services, or features that are necessary for an organization or country, such as transport and power supplies.
Examples:
IT infrastructure. Infrastructure cost. Aging societies tend to require huge costs for infrastructure maintenance.
Feeble.
Lacking physical or mental strength, weak or frail, lacking force, effectiveness, or impact.
Examples:
Feeble attempt. Feeble excuse. The older man's feeble voice suggested he was not feeling well.
Cybersecurity.
The practice of protecting computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction.
Examples:
Cybersecurity threat. Cybersecurity measures. As the use of technology continues to increase in everyday life, cybersecurity awareness and education become even more important.
Antiquated.
Outdated or old-fashioned.
Examples:
Antiquated system. Have an antiquated custom. The factory was forced to shut down due to its antiquated equipment.
Contribute.
To give something, especially money or goods, to provide or achieve something together with other people.
Examples:
Contribute a large sum of money to the fund. Contribute to society. Government workers cannot contribute to political campaigns.
Retaliation.
The act of seeking vengeance or revenge in response to a perceived wrong or harm suffered, usually to cause harm to the person or group responsible for the initial act.
Examples:
retaliation tactics, retaliation against discrimination. The company faced heavy retaliation from its competitors after releasing a controversial product.
Responsible.
Answerable or accountable for something within one's power, control, or management.
Examples:
responsible action, responsible for customer service. She's a responsible pet owner who ensures her dog gets enough exercise and a healthy diet.
Military.
Relating to or characteristic of members of the armed forces, of or relating to war or warfare.
Examples:
a military operation, a military leader. The military academy was known for its strict discipline and training.
Oversee.
To watch and direct someone or something to make sure that it is being done correctly.
Examples:
oversee the process, properly oversee the staff. A committee was appointed to oversee a huge budget.
Commander.
A person who holds authority or control over a group or organization, particularly in a military, naval, or aerospace context, an official in charge of a particular aspect of operations, such as a commander of a ship or a commander of the Air Force.
Examples:
commander-in-chief, police commander. The military commander led their troops into battle with precision and strategic planning.
Hardware.
Durable tools, machinery, and other equipment, the physical and electronic parts of a computer or other electronic systems.
Examples:
the hardware department. A vast inventory of hardware. The mouse and keyboard are essential hardware for operating a PC.
Engineer.
A person whose job is designing, building, or maintaining something such as machines, structures, or software.
Examples:
a civil engineer. Engineer shortage. The engineer will repair my telephone tomorrow morning.
Intent.
A strong determination or attention to do or achieve something. Adjective, having a strong determination to do or achieve something.
Examples:
the intent of a question. Intent gaze. The designer's intent was to create a minimalist aesthetic for the interior of the building.
Aim.
To try or plan to get or achieve something.
Examples:
aim at a specific target. Aim to be a nurse. We aim for an overseas expansion.
Atrocity.
Brutal act, an extremely wicked or cruel act.
Examples:
commit atrocity. Cold-blooded atrocity. The atrocity of the war left many children orphaned.
Atrocious.
Shockingly bad or unpleasant, extremely cruel or brutal.
Examples:
atrocious weather, atrocious manners. The food at the restaurant was atrocious and lacked any flavor.
Atomic.
Of or relating to atom, equals the smallest component of an element.
Examples:
atomic nucleus, atomic bomb. Carbon has an atomic mass of 12.
Bomb.
A weapon that explodes and is used to kill or injure people or to cause damage to something.
Examples:
atomic bombs. Disarm the bomb. The use of cluster bombs is strictly prohibited by international law.
Chamber.
A large room used for a formal, public, or particular purpose, one of the parts of a parliament.
Examples:
a gas chamber. The lower chamber. The surgeon made an incision in the chambers of the patient's heart.
Poisonous.
Containing or producing toxic substances, harmful or dangerous to living beings, often causing illness, injury, or death, capable of causing serious harm or destruction.
Examples:
poisonous plants, poisonous chemicals. Some species of poisonous snakes can be deadly to humans if bitten.
Committed.
Willing to put in a lot of effort, time, and energy into something, firmly believing in something.
Examples:
in a committed relationship. Strong and committed sales staff. Our company is strongly committed to meeting customers' needs.
Silent.
Without any or little sound.
Examples:
silent reading. Give silent consent. The politician remained silent despite intense media scrutiny.
Hypothesis.
A proposed idea or explanation that is based on a few known facts, but has not yet been proven to be true or accurate.
Examples:
test my hypothesis. A bold hypothesis. This evidence supports the Big Bang hypothesis.
Countless.
Too numerous to be counted or very many.
Examples:
countless hours. Answer countless questions. There are countless methods for dealing with stress.
Progression.
The act or process of changing to the next stage or phase or moving forward.
Examples:
progression of civilization. Progression of disease. The company has made great strides in its progression towards sustainability.
Plausible.
seeming reasonable or likely to be true, and therefore convincing.
Examples:
Plausible explanation. A plausible liar. She could find no plausible explanation for its failure.
Scenario:
a description of possible actions or events in the future, a written outline of a play, film, or literary work.
Examples:
the worst case scenario. Number of different scenarios. The president prepared several possible scenarios for an enemy attack.
Burgeon.
To grow or develop rapidly, especially in a healthy or vigorous way.
Examples:
burgeon rapidly. Burgeon from every corner. The city's art scene has been burgeoning recently, with new galleries and exhibitions popping up regularly.
Definition:
a concise explanation of the meaning of a word, phrase, or symbol.
Examples:
a precise definition. The definition of a word. Parallel lines are, by definition, lines on the same plane that never cross.
Deter.
To discourage or prevent someone from doing something.
Examples:
deter aggression. Deter crime. The high fence was meant to deter intruders from entering the property.